Hey everybody, I'm back from New York. It's Bryant. If you like this video today, please like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. The main thing I want you to take away from this is everything I did, I used the subway for. I'm not from New York, and anyone from New York knows how to use the subway. I usually get a taxi cab from the airport. It costs me about $45 every time that I've done it. $55 if I'm coming from JFK, more if I used an Uber or a Lyft. Usually would take about 45 minutes to an hour from LaGuardia, hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half from JFK. Well, this time I was flying into LaGuardia, which is one of the smaller domestic airports there, and I used the subway. It took an hour and 5 minutes, and it literally only cost me, I think, $7 for the whole trip. Through the trip, I ended up using the subway to get to everywhere. I've never had much experience on subways, especially where I live in the middle of America, because guess what? Like, we use cars for everything. There is no public transportation here. But I figured out while I was there that Google, as weird as that sounds, like, you can navigate anywhere you go on the subway. You just have to press the subway button, which I didn't even know it did that. When I used it to get from the airport to the hotel, it showed me the exact train or the exact bus to take to get to the subway station, the exact bus or the exact subway to take to get to my hotel. From LaGuardia, it said to take the Q70 bus. I had to get a ticket for it. Then I had to go to they took me to the Roosevelt station. And then I had to take I think the E train from there to get to my hotel, which was on 51st Street. As somebody who's not from New York, I can't easily navigate it like some people can, because I don't know the roads or anything else. And you might be the same way. But with it only costing $2.75 to cross the gates, that's pretty good to get all the way through town. That's a really cheap way. I also went to the Brooklyn Bridge from my hotel with the subway. I went to Central Park twice from my hotel with the subway. And I went to the Met and Broadway from the Russian restaurant we ate. I went to Broadway through the subway. It's so much cheaper. Like the Metro, and if you buy a Metro card and you put like $20 on it, that Metro card's good. Like, you can keep it for the next time you decide to go there. So if you put too much money on it, you're not going to have to worry about it. You'll get it back. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to pay, if you don't trust, like, if you think it might be dirty, or you just think it might be dangerous or whatever, you can pay that extra money. But if you want to save money, use a subway going around through New York, and use Google to find out which subways trains to take if you don't understand which ones to take. 'Cause that's what I had to do. I'm not the smartest of individuals. I don't know navigation in a town I've never been to, just like anyone else. I just wanted this to be a short video, show some stuff from my vacation, and explain to you that how easy it is to get around in New York if you want to go there for a small vacation. I use it every time I get plane tickets. Because every time I get plane tickets, I always fly out of New York, so I just spend a day in New York. There's so much different stuff to do. Every time I go, there's something new. New York's a wonderful place. So hopefully this video helps somebody out. If you haven't seen New York, you definitely should. You should definitely go visit. Just spend a couple days there. It's worth it. Thank you. I just want to make a short one to all the veterans out there. Happy Veterans Day yesterday. And y'all have safe travels, and hopefully I'll see y'all soon.